up, doll collectors, gift givers, and fabsome besties? Today, we are going to make Target. Well, the toy section of Target to display our toy mini brands. We made a toy storage unit in 2021 to hold some of our collection, including some of our own DIYs. For fun, on Instagram, we made miniature Creatable World toys by cutting out pictures from the back of the box. Creatable World might be difficult to find in stores right now, but you could also use pictures from like catalogs. I just cut it out, glue it onto foam board, cut it out, cut more of the packaging to glue onto the sides, then trim them to make our own miniatures, cutting the cost and doing a little recycling. Now let's make our Target toy section. I'm using foam board. It measures 30 inches by 20. Probably going to need more than one piece for this project. And I'm using some dotted paper. I made this on my computer. And red paper. Start by measuring up 13 inches on the foam board, then cut straight across to get a 13 by 30 inch piece. To hold all the shelving in this space, I need my back wall to be 12 inches wide. So 30 minus 12 is 18, then 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I measure over 9 inches on the sides, score a line so it can bend to make a trifold. Cut 5 by 13 inch rectangles from the leftover foam board to glue onto the ends, giving me 14 inch sidewalls. I take the red paper and cut 2-inch strips. Glue the paper going around the top. Then let's glue the white polka dot paper underneath. Cut another piece of foam board for the floor. This is 12 by 14 inches, and I cut 2 floor extensions for the sides that are 14 by 14 inches. I cover the visible areas with contact paper. On the center floor, I left about 1.25 inches uncovered at the top. Take leftover foam board and cut 1.25 inch strips. I found some black foam board, cut it into 1-inch strips, glue them under the white foam board, adding small pieces to the sides to make a small shelf. I made 2 more for the sides, taking into account that we will need a little gap on the side walls so it can close. Glue in the center floor, glue the shelf on top, place the floor extensions on the side, not gluing them down, but just so we can have a little lift to glue on the other shelves. And don't forget to leave a space. Of course, you can make the shelves deeper, but remember, the deeper the shelf, the larger the space has to be between them. Right now, our back wall is about 40 inches wide, and the room is 14 inches deep. Let's remove the extensions and make sure this can all fold up. Yeah, it can. Let's make 2 little aisles to display items in the center. I cut a 3.25 by 8-inch rectangle. Let's glue the same black foam board underneath to make a platform. Cut more foam board. This is 5 by 9.75. It's going to go in the center of the platform. I cut 2 more pieces to go on the sides of it, some 1.5-inch shelves, and some 1.25-inch shelves. Let's take the larger pieces and glue on the polka dot paper. Now let's start to glue it together. This is the 5-inch wide board, and I have one of the 1.5-inch shelves, and I'm gonna glue it on top. Add as many shelves as you like. Take one of the side panels and glue it onto the side, and now it can stand. Let's add some more shelves on the back, then glue on the other side. Then glue on those 1.25-inch shelves, then glue it onto the platform to make a shelving unit for our store. Repeat to make 2. Place them in the room just to make sure everything can still close up. Yeah, we have plenty of space. Here's our room. And we can just place our little shelves right over the seams in the floor and kind of block those little gaps in the wall. Let's bring in a doll for size. Wow, this room has a lot of space, but we totally need to add some shelves to the back wall. I cut 1 1/4 inch strips, glue them onto the walls to give us plenty of shelving for our mini brands and our DIY miniatures. Let's stock the shelves. It looks like I can place 2 items in a row, and I'm trying to put all the items that are alike together and still leave room to grow. With all these little pieces, it's very easy for them to just, come tumbling down. So we're gonna take some notes from our toy storage unit video and glue them to pieces of paper or clear plastic. Just cut pieces of clear plastic from packaging to fit on the shelves, then glue the mini toys to the plastic. Since I have so many princess cameras, I place them on the end cap. And sometimes Target has these colorful displays. I think we could make one using recycled packaging. Just pull out the insert, trim it down, then attach it to the display. We can use different parts of the box all over the store. I made one using Creatable World packaging. We DIY'd some OMG boxes by printing pictures on photo paper to get a very clear image. Barbie Fashionista number 188 just arrived. This is a curvy Barbie and her face is adorable. Her paint looks good and everything. She comes wearing a pink and black gingham dress, a pink love necklace. I'm probably gonna switch that out for something metallic, and pink sneakers. I think she is absolutely adorable. The dolls on the shelf have reason to be concerned. We can use the picture from inside her packaging to make a sign for our end cap display. Then stock the shelves with homemade minis. I have completely run out of toys and I still have more shelves. I guess we have to take a quick trip to Target. Oh wait, you can't go like that. I want to give her a made-to-move body. She might be a good match for this curvy. It could work, it's off just a little, but I gave my last one to my new curvy Mikasa. It's not a perfect match, but in person, it looks like it could work. But I am fresh out. Let's try this made-to-move Barbie. Looks like a perfect match. However, she is no longer a curvy, but she is fully articulated, so she can stock the shelves with more mini brands. This is from Series 2 Toy Mini Brands. All I want from this series is a Care Bear, and that is not a Care Bear. It's a sewing machine. That's cute. That is a new one for us, so that is awesome. Here we have Dora backpack. That's a double. Okay, there's our collector's guide, but we're looking for some Care Bears. What's this? Ren. I used to watch this when I was little. And it's okay, because right now we're just looking for things to stock the shelves with. Like Rubik's Cubes. And a bunch of balloons. Do y'all know how I feel about these? We already have quite a few of these on the shelf, but these are a different color, so that's new. And I'm glad I left more space on the shelf in case we got more doubles. One more chance for Care Bears, and then I'm going back to Disney. Did I just open that wrong? Oh well. Let's go ahead and see what's here. That is not a Care Bear, but that's cute. I like that. And let's see. Come on. Still no Care Bears. We got a razor and another something. And what's that? What's that? What's that? Another sewing machine. Okay. And The Unicorn Squad one is cute. Last one, I promise, then I'm switching to Disney. Come on, we just need a Care Bear. Oh, that's Build-A-Bear. It's not a Care Bear, but Build-A-Bear is cute. Aw, that was new, so that's good. This is a repeat. That is Arnold. You know, repeats aren't bad when we're stocking the shelves. Another Rubik's Cube. And Airbender or Avatar. That's another repeat for us. And then shelf. Mini Brands Disney Store Edition. You know, I'm still looking for the Beast. I even left a space on the shelf. It's right there. So let's see. Will we find the Beast? Are you kidding me? I get tons of those cars. And that looks like Jessie. I do need Buzz though. I don't need any more Jessies. Another Minnie Mouse pink phone. And what's this? Tinkerbell. Almost forgot this one. Captain America, which is totally a double. Searching for the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, take 2. At this point, we really just need stuff to stock the shelves. So it doesn't matter what we get, you know, like a bag, which isn't really helpful in stocking the shelves, but we didn't have that one before, you know? And where's the little tab? Here it is. Come on, what's in there? That is another Thor's hammer, which will take up a lot of shelf space. And then we have another princess camera. Okay, and I have like 7 of those. So for those of you who don't like when I get upset, I have 7. And that looks like Star Wars. Another little lunchbox, bento box thing, and that's it. Yeah, no Beast. Last one, and definitely my last chance to get the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. That is 3CPO. C3PO. Star Wars is good. We can always have more Star Wars and more Ariels. And more, what's that, Flynn Rider. Doesn't look like we're getting the Beast. We got another Aurora. And my last one is, Darth. What's up, Darth Vader? You're new. But in the end, we have enough toys to have a fully stocked toy department. And since the center shelves are not glued down, we can turn them around to get different scenes and different looks in the store. On this one, we have our Barbie section. We have our OMG area, a little Toy Story area. Didn't have a little picture from my end cap. That's why it's on the back. And here is the Disney Animators Collection section. Overall, I think our little hidden room turned out pretty good. Thank you for joining us while we made the toy section of Target in a hidden doll room. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, The Frog Vlog, and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time.